What is up, YouTube? I'm the Wild Jotion, and this is week 2 matchup of the DBL season 5. We are taking on the reigning champion of the DBL, Frostfire, and the Irvine Infernapes. In my opinion, he have one of the scarier rosters in the league, drafting Mega Venusaur, Azumarill, which is his V Pokemon for the season, Kyurem Black, Conkeldurr, Avelf, Porygon 2, Electros, Golbat, Registeel, Falavel, and Fanflash. Now, the reason I say scary mainly because those top 3, Mega Venusaur, Azumarill, and Kyurem Black. Mega Venusaur was the MVP of last season and the Pokemon that Frosty franchised this time around. I believe it got at least 20 kills last season. I don't remember the exact amount, but it was that high. It did that well, and you can easily sweep with it. It can be very defensive, offensive. It can stall. It can basically do nearly everything you want to do, with the only 2 weaknesses being flying and psychic. And it basically defensive benefit kind of counters that because it eats hits for days. Then you got V Azumarill. All I need to say is V Belly Drum. I may be wrong. Do not take this to granted. At the same time, I might be right, but I believe if you use V Belly Drum when Azumarill is at low health, it actually heals you when you use it, and then maximize your attack. I don't know how that fully works. Then you got Kyurem Black. Kyurem Black is just completely scary no matter what team is on or what team you have to counter that. It hits extremely hard. It's somewhat bulky. It's fast. It can be scarfed. It can be banded. It have great stab and coverage. Kind of the same with Conkeldurr. It can be banded or assault vest. It gives the elemental punches with Iron Fist. It also gives gut theft ability, so you can't burn or paralyze a target, and it'll just hit much harder. Avelf, it can be a rock feather. It could be suicide lead. It could be offensive, but that's something you never see. Porygon 2 with the Eviolite is very bulky, and I actually would not be surprised if he brings the Porygon 2. Then you have Electros. Now, Electros is not the fastest electric type in the world, but it still does its job, mainly both Switch and Thunderbolt. It has great coverage like Flamethrower, Focus Blast. I believe it gives Drain Punch as well, which is kind of wild. Coil, so it can be a physically Electros. Golbat is also very bulky with the Eviolite. Makes its main Defogger and Roofed, obviously Brave Bird, Air Flash, Cross Poison, Feather. Probably the main move you see on it. Super Fang, obviously a very defensive mind. Registeel. Now, week 1, Frosty got 5 kills with Curse Registeel, so that thing is definitely scary if you let that thing set up Curse in front of you all day. Next is Falavel. Now, Falavel is equally scary if it gets Nasty Plot up, because the special attack is like so sky high, and even then you can just put all your IVs in the special attack, give it a choice scarf, from maybe like Fire Blast, Sludge Bomb, or Sludge Wave. I don't know Falavel that well, I'm sorry. Maybe like something like HP Ice or Grass for coverage. Same with HP, not HP Ground. Like, I don't know Falavel that well. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Then you have Fan Flash, Rapid Spinner. It can still hit hard like Earthquake and all that. I don't expect Fan Flash. Now, keep in mind, we've played the battle already, which is why his whole thing isn't shown to prevent spoilers. But at the time I built my team, I expected Mega Venusaur, I expected Conkeldurr, I expected Registeel, I expected Falavel. I expected those 4. I was thinking maybe he could bring Azumarill, maybe he could bring Porygon 2, maybe he bring Golbat. I knew for a fact I was not going to see Avelf or Fanflash. Every other thing on the screen I felt like he could bring to face my team. So this was actually kind of ridiculously hard to prep for, and trying to prep for this team, as long as I did, actually ends up leading to my downfall. And just by some of these movesets, you can see you're going to be able to see why that's my downfall. So let me get a moment to load this up. Now we have the team for this, and this is what I meant. This is what I came up with when I was trying to find ways to deal with this team. First off, we have Delphots, Life Orb, Calm Mind, Fire Blast, Fire Shot, Graph Knot, Mat Speed, Special Attack with Force for Death, EV. While I'm here, I'm just making a note that starting week 3, we will no longer have Delphots on the Chicago Beartics. We will officially have Drapion, which in hindsight is a move I meant to make last week around the same time I dropped Muck and picked up Alola Raichu, but it flipped my mind until yesterday when I made the, maybe not yesterday, I think it was either yesterday or Friday, one of the days until I made the move. But here, I figured Delphi is probably one of my best options, being Fire and Psychic. I could hit Kyurem Black. I could hit Mega Venusaur, Falazzle, and probably take neutral damage from the, if I put it to Fire Blast. Calm Mind, Fire Blast, Fire Shot, Graph Knot. Calm Mind for the Falazzle. If I could set up at least one, I can live any hit that wants to dish out. Fire Blast, like I said, for the Kyurem Black, if not living that. Fire Shock, if you want to run defense for Mega Venusaur or defense for Porygon 2. Excuse me, not defense, special defense from just hit it from defense side. And then Graph Knot for the Azu. They come in, I can just hit Graph Knot, probably catch it off guard. Then we have probably the best named shiny Alola Raichu ever, Nutella. Expert Belt for ability, Psychic, Thunderbolt, Focus Blast, Fake Out. Fake Out just for general chip damage. Psychic for the same reasons, except if you wanted to run the defensive side of Mega Venusaur, especially Psychic just do a ton of damage. Thunderbolt for general stab like Psychic, but it hits Azu. I believe it kills Azu. I do not remember the calc straight up. However, it kills Azu. Focus Blast is made for Porygon too, but if a mistake, you're gonna see with none of my Pokemon that I made, which I really shouldn't have made. I don't know what I was thinking. But if you're like with Nano Porygon 2, Focus Blast was doing a lot of damage to it. It was going to also do a lot of damage to Registeel if you brought it. Psychic also does a lot to the non-AV Conkeldurr, which after it's been weakened, Psychic will kill. Same with Fire Shock on Delphots. Next we have Type Affinity, Calm Mind, Ice Beam, Moonblast, and Scald. Leftover for this item. Calm Mind, for the same reason I ran it on Delphots. It would basically allow not only special attack to get up high enough to start Oko and things, special defense to be skyrocket up there. Ice Beam, this is crazy. Ice Beam and Scald both. The reason I ran Scald over first was mainly for Conkeldurr. If there was a chance that he probably ran Iron Fist over Guts, I could use Scald, burn a Conkeldurr, and lower his attack stat, which will help me a ton because it won't be able to hit as hard as it usually can. That combined with Dusclops would have done a lot of damage to it. Moonblast, obviously for the Kyurem. And it can also lower the special. If it's special defense, it lowers. No, special attack. Never mind. I forgot what other move I'm thinking of. Ice Beam hits Sandslash, obviously, same with Scald. It hits Golbat if you decide to bring it. I'm sorry. It's midnight. I'm really tired right now. Next we have Bugsy, Aerial Ace, Bullet Punch, U-Turn, Defog. This was probably the one of the mistakes I made right here. A part of me knew that Uxie was not coming, and I probably should have gotten rid of Defog and put Knockoff on it instead, but I didn't, and that just fucked me up in multiple ways. Aerial Ace, mainly for the Mega Venusaur. If it was not physically defensive, it would do a lot. Bullet Punch is great priority on this thing. U-Turn for momentum, and Defog if he got up hazards, which I don't believe he didn't get to do this match. Then you got Cyclops for Dusclops, Ref Talk, Will-O-Wisp, Hats. This is the other mistake I made. I probably should have put something like Nightshade over Hats, Toxic over Will-O-Wisp. I probably shouldn't have ran Sleep Talk. I probably should have ran something like Destiny Bond, which I really wish I did because that was just They can have the EVs too. 252 HP, 100 defense, 95 special attack, 50 special defense. Really bulky dust fluff. Now this is probably the best set I've read in a long time, and probably the stupidest one. Bliffy, Hillbell, Psychic, Stealth Rock, Dazzling Gleam, 252 defense, 15 special attack, 195 in HP, with leftover ability. This right here. Take note of that special attack stat before we go into this battle, because it is going to make a difference between what the outcome of this battle end up being. Dazzling Gleam, if he wanted to bring Kyurem and try to focus blast this thing, which I don't know why he would do that. Psychic, I was very afraid of both Mega Beautiful and Falafel, which is why I ran Psychic coverage on 3 of my 5th mobs. Stealth Rock, this is my Stealth Rock Feather, and then Heal Bell if you wanted to like paralyze or burn a couple of my Pokemon. So yeah, like I said, this is like really hard to prep for because his team has so much coverage spread around. It is actually crazy. So with that being said, I just realized I'm not finding the showdown. So now we're here on the team preview screen, and no Registeel, thank God. No Golbat, thank God. I'm happy about that. But he brings the 5 Pokemon that destroy me: Mega Venusaur, Azu, Kyurem, Black Falafel, Conkeldurr. Now, when I found out, if I regretted not possibly bringing a Sticky Web, Focus Sash, Galvantula, because I could have easily gotten Sticky Web up and outsped everything because he would have nowhere to remove him. No Golbat, and Flash. So it is what it is. Going to this, I debated leading with Chansey and getting up rocks, but at the same time I was thinking maybe that Azu would have Brick Break, or he would lead Conk, or he would try to lead Mega Venusaur and use something like Spore, Fleet Powder. So if I remember correctly, I ended up leading with either the Tapu Fini or Dusclops. No, I led alone right to fake it. Okay. He leaves with Kyurem Black. This thing obviously outspeed, sadly. If I just switch out, go to Dusclops is my main check to this thing. After he fusion bolts. So he 100% expected me to go on the Tapu Fini frames with fusion bolt. And this thing being as defensive it is, just eat it up. And honestly, I don't have much to say about this battle because it's mainly like a style fit between me and this Kyurem until a certain Pokemon over there comes in. If I just go for Ref to let the burn do damage, I can Sleep Talk in the heads. And he switches out into Falafel. And at this point, I lost the game. Because the very first move he go for, if I switch out on the Tapu Fini, nasty plot. That's it. Now, if this was a mat speed Falafel, it outspeeds my entire team because Raichu, if not Choice Scarf, which means if he can be carrying Fire Blast, Sludge Bomb, or Sludge Wave, like I said before, Grass Knot, or in Hidden Power, maybe like Ice or something, and just kill my team because he outspeeds everything. Especially at +2. If you go for Sludge Wave, boom, Tapu Fini, dead. And the carnage just begin from there. Alright, maybe if I can go out, I can possibly go out, use hats, do some type of damage to help Bliffy out. Nope! Sleep Talk fails me. And this whole, yeah, it was not good. Oh, Diff, remember when I said keep close attention to what that Bliffy special attack stat was after doing the team builder? This is why. I have to go for Sludge Wave, nearly kill me. But if I was max special attack Bliffy, I would have killed this Falafel, and it would have given me a much better chance to win. I nearly cried when I calced that during the battle. Because I was like, well, it's not a special attacker. No, if I was max special attack, I would have killed this Falafel. It wouldn't have been as deadly as it was, and I would have won. Well, I probably wouldn't have won, but I would have had a great chance to win, or at least a fighting chance. And I was just upset. Special Bliffy is a new meta. Try it out. And I switch in on the flamethrower. Think he's going for Flood Wave again, and Mega Fist just gets ended. So I'm like, fake out, yay. In hindsight, I probably should have switched out, let something die, but this level just destroys my team. So as you can clearly tell, I lose 6-0, get absolutely demolished in the second battle against the reigning champion, and it doesn't get any better week 3. Well, I might have a better chance week 3, but it might be my week 4 match I'm thinking of where I'm probably going to get fucked. But yeah, 6-0 love. We are now 1-1 with a -3 differential, and that kind of sucks. But next week we take on what's the name? I forgot his username. I probably won't remember when I go record that. But we take on the Atlanta Shocks, and hopefully we can bounce back, get back on the right track into the winning column. Hopefully not start losing every game like the actual Chicago Bears. All shade. So I'll be finding out, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.